I couldn't let that video hang without like a part 2. So part 2 will just be like a story time. I'm just like trying to show this off. Anyways, part 2 would be a story time to kind of bring that entire thing to life. Plain stupid versus plain stupid. I lived in an all-girls hostel during college. It was 5 of us. So me and 4 other girls. We all lived together, shared kitchen, 2 bathrooms. We all had a different personalities. Some of us had stronger personalities than others. I, for the most part, was the quiet one, but I interacted with the girls. I just happened to be quiet. And one thing I used to do that kind of made my presence known in that hostel was every Friday I would buy a box of pizza and put it out on the table so the girls could each have a slice, or KFC chicken, or just once in a while like chocolate, because I'm not too big on sugar. I buy chocolate bars and just put it out on the table and say, you know, up for grabs, help yourself. 3 out of my 4 roommates always said thank you. Even if it wasn't in person, they'd shoot me a message and say, thank you, that was really sweet of you, we appreciate it. This third girl never said thank you. And I honestly wasn't bothered. I never confronted her about it, because why? Why should I? I'm the one buying it. No one forced me to, right? I never confronted her about it. I never brought it to her attention. I never even hinted at it. I just set it aside. I'm like, well, as long as she's eating, I'm good. Because junk food is meant to be shared, in my opinion. If I'm going to grow fat, you're all going to grow fat with me. That's what I used to joke about. So the routine in that house was, we all had like our different work schedules, class schedules, and whatnot. They all knew that I was never in the house Friday mornings. That's when, weekday mornings, I was never in the house. I was the first one to leave the house to go to classes. I used to go to class at 7 a.m., so really early. I was never home. This day happened to be one of the days where I did not go to class. I don't remember why, whether it was because I had COVID that time or it was a holiday. I don't remember the specific reason for why I didn't go to class that day, but all I remember is I did not go to class. And I was sleeping in, and she just happened, this is the third girl, the girl that never says thank you. She just happened to be standing out my door on my phone, on her phone, and in her head she was thinking, you know, I'm not there because this is a weekday and technically I would not be home, but I never told any of them I was sleeping in, because why should I? It's none of their business. So I was sleeping in my room, and I just happened to be awake, you know, just chilling on my bed. And she's standing right outside my door on her phone. My door is right next to the kitchen. We had like a shared kitchen. She's on her phone. And she's talking all the smack in the world about me. I don't know who she was talking to. I don't know if it was one of the other girls or just one of her friends. But she needed to borrow something. And she was like, well, you know, she's not home, so I don't think she'll even notice. And she's stupid anyways. She's the girl I told you about, the one that's always buying dinner for us for free. I'm like, wow. That's all it takes to be considered stupid? Being nice is weak and stupid? Okay. But I'm chilling in my room, and she's standing outside my door saying all of this stuff. And in my head, I'm like, there's no way she's talking about me. No way. What confirmed that she was talking about me? My door opened. I never locked my door to begin with, because it was an older hostel. We didn't have keys, and the landlady swore that she was not going to give any of us keys for our rooms because it's an older hostel and it's prone to fires, quote unquote. We lived with it. Nothing ever went missing from our rooms, or at least now that I think about it, the things that I thought I lost, maybe they weren't really lost. Anyways, long story short, the door opens, my door opens, and that's when I knew that she was talking about me, because when she was standing at my door saying all that stuff, I'm like, there's no way she's talking about me. It's just a coincidence. Maybe someone else buys them dinner. Like, there's no way. She didn't even mention my name, so it's not me. It was me. My door swung open. She was looking for something. Telling the girl on the phone, well, she's not even home, so she won't even notice. And she's the girl I was telling you about that's always buying us free dinner. She's stupid. She won't notice. My door swings open and I'm just sitting right there. And the look on her face. I tell you, the look on her face. The look on her face. I'm reliving that moment right now. Like, you could see my eyes going wide. The look on her face. I've never had such a feeling of like victory in my life. Like, it felt good, you know, letting someone know that you're not as stupid as they think you are. The look on her face when she swung my door open, and that just confirmed, like, okay, she's definitely talking about me. She stood there and we're just making eye contact. She's looking at me and I'm looking at her, and she could not say a word. She could not say a word. And I was like, are you looking for something? Like, I heard everything. Everything. To cut the story short, interactions in that house never really changed. She just happened to avoid me for the rest of my stay in that house. I moved from that house to this house after I graduated. I invited everyone to my graduation except her. I mean, I wasn't trying to be petty, but why would I? Why would I? And I never stopped putting the free dinner outside. I never stopped being the stupid roommate that fed them free dinner. I don't know if all of them had that opinion of me, and I won't hold them to it, but I definitely will hold that to her, because it came out of her mouth. And hanayyy, if you're watching this, you know who you are. I'm not trying to call you out or anything. I just have a message for you. Not everyone is as stupid as they seem. Some people do it on purpose. I wasn't even doing it on purpose. I just like to observe people. It's my nature. I can't help it. But don't take people for fools just because they're quiet. Just because someone's quiet does not mean they're weak. Does not mean they're stupid. Does not mean they're foolish. Just because someone is kind does not mean that they're stupid. The stupid roommate that buys you dinner. I know it sounds really personal, but I will never forget the look on your face when you swung that door open. And I was seated right there on my bed, staring at you majestically. I'm that stupid roommate that used to buy you dinner that you enjoyed. And I hope that whoever you live with now, I hope you're not talking smack about them behind their back. I mean, we all talk smack about people every now and then, but just be more discreet about it maybe next time. Anyways, the art of playing stupid will show people's true colors. Don't ever take it for granted. Thank you.